Hey everybody, this is Dr. Marcella Wilson and welcome to the Become an Expert Introductory Getting Started Mini Course Part 2, and this is on why getting on TV is worth millions. Now people always love when I talk about money. Not that I have millions, or I'm not going to promise that you'll make millions, but it's worth millions. But again, I want to say thank you for taking the time to listen. I hope you listened to part 1 where we talked about why the media needs you. If not, go back to marcellawilson.com and go to my Getting Started page to get that. But let's get started, and I'm actually going to tell you, now that you've decided, hey, I'm going to go down this road of becoming an expert, being a coach, being an author, being a speaker, being a television personality, why that's actually priceless. So let's jump in and find out why. Okay, so a lot of people, business owners, entrepreneurs, they think that the best way to get attention is, buying television commercials, paying for printed advertising, investing in billboards. I know there are a lot of people out there on the internet. You can find a lot of websites that will say, hey, if you pay such and such dollars each year, I'll promote you. I'll give you casting informations. I'll get you in front of producers. The rationale is that you pay money and that in turn you're going to get eyes on you. Well, I'm here to tell you that you really don't have to do that. There is a free way to get exposure. Just think about this. How would you like to become a recognized expert just by using TV publicity? And you don't have to pay a dime, but your profits will skyrocket. Okay, so let's think about how that can really, really, really happen. Okay, here's an example. Let's say you wanted to produce a commercial, right? Say you've written a book, you're an author, or you're a speaker, you're a coach. For some reason, you want to produce a national TV commercial. Well, that costs about $350,000. Yeah, I didn't know that either, but it does. And it costs an additional $100,000 just to put it on the air. That's $450,000, almost $500,000 to get on national TV for a 30-second spot. For 30 seconds. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have that kind of money to put in getting me, on national television. And a lot of businesses and entrepreneurs don't have that either. If they're trying to promote a product or a book or, a fitness product, they don't have that. But let's say you're booked on a talk show or a news program, or you're interviewed on a segment lasting just 4.5 minutes. That interview could actually be worth over $4 million worth of free advertising. Okay, here's how it works. Here's the breakdown. Okay, so a 30-second TV spot for a national commercial costs $450,000. And a 4.5 minute interview that you do on television is actually equals 9 30-second spots, right? 4.5 minutes is actually 270 seconds. 270 seconds divided by 3 is 9. So that's the equivalent of 9 commercials, right? Okay, so if we times 9 30-second commercials times $450,000, that is $4,050,000. That's amazing, right? So just you being able to get booked on some type of television show or news program for under 5 minutes is worth over $4 million. Now, I don't know about you, but I would put my checkbook down and stop trying to pay for advertising or pay, some agency to get me out there. And I would start trying to actually get myself, booked by producers and TV shows or reporters, having them quote me. I would focus on that because getting on TV is priceless. It gets you free publicity, gets you in front of a national audience, and it's also the potential for more opportunity because that producer can use you again and again and again. Somebody could see you on that show and say, hey, I want her to come to my show, or I need him to speak to my organization about this, or I want to buy that product or that book that they're talking about. And this happens on the regular. Clients, myself, we've all experienced that. You get one television opportunity and it will mushroom. People will see it. People will see you and want to use you, and it will lead to more opportunity. Because as I said in the first lesson, this is a global marketplace. The media isn't going anywhere. It's running 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you can insert yourself in there somewhere, trust me, the results or the what you'll get in return is priceless. So I wanted to give you that big picture about how valuable getting on TV is. If you pursue this path, how much it can do for you. Because let's think about it. The big picture is, would you want to hire someone who has credibility, name recognition, and demonstrated experience from a previous television, I can't talk today, previous television appearance, or someone you found out from a billboard ad? No, you would, if you were a producer, you would hire that person that you saw on television. So if you're an author or a coach or a business owner, you want to become an expert, you have to incorporate getting on TV as a part of your marketing plan. Some clients I work with, they want to get more traffic to their website. They want to get more customers, and I always tell them you need to include the TV option. They're like, well, that's not really what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do this. And once I break down how much publicity this is worth for you, they are always excited and they want to do that. So as an expert, as an author, as a coach, as a TV personality, you have got to focus on this. So I want to encourage you, like I said, to put your checkbook down, right? I have written so many checks and given it so I can get in front of producers or reporters. I need to write or do a training on scams because I've done them all. But that's okay. They were learning experiences. And that's why this is important, because I wanted to share with you what I've learned so you won't make the same mistakes that I have. So you will go around those potholes that I hit. You don't have to pay a lot of money. Getting on TV is worth millions, and it's going to be priceless for you. All right? We cool on that one? You understand? It's kind of an amazing thing once you really think about it. So, in closing, I just want to say I appreciate you taking the time for me to explain all this to you. I want to refer you back to my website, marcellawilson.com. You can Listen to my podcast or my previous trainings. I always give away a $25 gift card from iTunes on the first Friday of each month, but in order to be eligible for this raffle, you've got to subscribe to my podcast. You've also got to leave a review and a 5-star rating. Okay, so I want you to be like this girl in that picture. Get in front of that camera. It's priceless. Okay, so stick around. I want you to listen to the third part of this mini course training, because we're going to talk about the 5 types of experts that producers and reporters look for, the ones that they use the most. All right, so thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.